Hey guys, welcome back to AFK Journey. In today's video, the new season is now up on the test server, so just be warned that I'm going to be looking at stuff from the new season. If you don't want to spoil anything, this is your warning. And also, I will probably be uploading a bunch of videos, more than regular, so if you're curious to see what else is happening in the season, just check out the channel and go to video uploads, because there may be a lot coming out, depending on how much stuff there is to cover in this new season based on what we have at the moment. But in this one, we do have a character that we have already seen in trailers, which is the wolf-looking dude who has appeared in a story battle already. This is very early on, so I want to take a look at the way he works, get an idea for his skills. Now, unfortunately, he is not the enemy, he is the ally. So as we know in these things, when you get the enemy, you can actually inspect them and see their basic kit, whereas on him, unfortunately, we have him on our team, so we can't see that stuff, but we can see the way he functions in battle. So let's go ahead and take a look, see if we can figure out how this guy works. So he's a wilder rogue, physical, range 1. Now, normally when they have these types of specifications, it means they are a playable character. Over here, like obviously we've got Hogan and Lawson who have been like this, but weren't playable characters, but normally when they go through this much effort later on, we have seen them as playable characters. So whether he's A level or S level, we don't know, but that is the first thing we're looking at. Now, the first thing we see when we jump into combat with him is that he has this shield that gets applied to what looks to be the nearest ally behind him. It does go, you can see here, if we're here and there's no one behind him, it will go on the diagonal, otherwise it goes directly behind him. That is the first way it looks like it works. Now, I'm going to put one other weak hero in here just to see if there is any interaction with it. Okay, they have to be adjacent to him, and it will go in front of him as well if it needs to, but will not skip a gap to go ahead and apply it. So let's go ahead and start battle. We'll even remove this, and we'll just start the battle. Yes, and we'll put it on 1x speed and take auto off. So it looks like, okay, it looks like the shield is periodically stunning the enemies. Now, okay, he's got a little bit of AoE on him. Let's take a look at this. Boom, it puts a little field up as well. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to actually exit out quickly, because I want to see if we turn alt animations on, whether we get to see his alt animation. Always. All right, let's do that. Let's jump in. Let's see if we can nab his ult animation. Let's just leave him in, because I don't think there was too many deep interactions between him and his teammate. Actually, we can probably leave that one on for the heal, but let's just go in. Yep, alright, let's see. So you can see he puts the shield up. He's got like a slash attack, but you can see periodically he's doing an AoE stun. It's like just more of an interrupt than a stun. Let's see if we get the animation. Okay, and then that field goes up. Now, I'm not seeing any debuffs, but we are seeing immunity on him. We are seeing immunity, and then he is reapplying the shield. Okay, let's go again. Now, I wasn't looking too closely for buffs, so this time I want to look at buffs and debuffs, see if there's any. So at the moment, he just has his shield. And as you can see, we are periodically... It's more of an interrupt than a stun. So he should reapply the shield again. Okay, there it is. And then he does his little attack. So everything is just basic attacks, that little lunge attack, and then his shield. That's all we're seeing so far. So let's jump into his ultimate again. Okay, there's still no buffs or debuffs. Okay, it looks like there is not much else going on with his kit, unless the rest is tied in to supportive abilities that could be aiding his allies. Now let's just jump into here and take a look. So the ult, once again, we don't get an idea of this. To me, this one is going to be the... So this one looks like the slash attack based on the animation, because it's more of a poke, whereas this is more of a buff slash aura effect. And then that one for the exclusive, I have no idea what that looks like. Maybe an enhancement type effect. But yeah, it looks like at the moment we've got the ult Then we've got this. You know, this one's probably the shield, I'm going to say. So that is probably what we're looking at. This is going to be the Hero Focus. This is going to be exclusive equipment, and that's going to be the Supreme Plus. So we only have 3 things. So I would guess that this is the shield, this is the lunge attack, and then this one is going to be the ultimate that we have. Those are the only things that we know. Once again, at the moment, it's looking like the only unique effect that the shield has is one, reducing, obviously mitigating damage, because it's a shield, protects from damage. But the other thing appears to be the stun effect that it applies. Now let's see. Stun, 1, 2, 3. Okay, it looks like every 3 seconds. Let's just see. Okay, he lost the shield. Okay, let's get the first stun and then time the second one. Boom. Yeah, it's about every 3 seconds he gets a stun out of the shield. Interesting. Not overly. I'm curious to see if he ends up getting some sort of lunging capabilities or anything like that, because if you have the ability to shield yourself and have control tied into that shield, then I would think that maybe you have the ability to put yourself in a position where enemies group around you so that you can take advantage of that. That's what I would love to see. So let's go ahead and slap him there again. Let's go start. Boom. Let's use his ultimate again and see if we can see anything else. So yeah, there's the stun. Once again, it's only a very brief stun, but it's about every 3 seconds getting an interrupt stun. Ain't too bad. All right, let's do this. Very knowledgeable, wise wolf. Okay, and then that field goes up. Now the field does look like it deals ticking damage as well, because if we go into that again, and we go boom, it looks like we get a solid little bit of ticking damage along the way with this. So let's jump in, take a look. Let's just get his ultimate up. Boom. Dude, I love his style though. His style is so cool. Boom. And now you can see the ticking 149, 152, 152, 152. So it's like just ticking. And then it looks like he's getting some form of immunity. So maybe while he's in the square of it, and it is targeted on an enemy, not a square as well. So if I do this, we'll probably go ahead and kill them. But he does gain some immunity when it's happening. Boom. Ooh, oh, that was taunted on him. So that was him being taunted by the enemies, by the looks of it. Let's see if we can't get an idea from this. Damn, there's nowhere where we can go into the inspection screen. Unfortunately, that would have been absolutely sick. But hey, that is our first look. I definitely think the fact that they've put an alt animation in for him and everything, that he will be a playable character. That's all we got so far. Lunging attack, or not even lunging, because everyone was on top of him, so we couldn't tell. But we've got a shield that stuns. We've got a poking attack, let's call it. And then we get the ultimate that does damage to a small AoE. Puts a field down that then does ticking damage on them. And that's pretty much what we know so far. But a Wilder Rogue. Did I get that correct? Was it Wilder? It wasn't Mauler, was it? Yeah. Wilder Rogue, physical, 1 range. Very interesting. A devout rogue, relentless against foes with healing abilities. So maybe he does have some sort of thing to do with blocking healing and stuff like that. We'll have to wait and see. Wait, against foes with healing. Yeah, that's the right wording. He doesn't have healing abilities. He's effective against those with healing abilities. That's the belief on the way it understands it. But once again, that will only be his base kick. We do have to see his hero focus, his exclusive equipment, and his Supreme Plus. But that is a quick look at him. I think his animations look sick. I think he looks fun. He's a wolf. I'm always down for that. So hopefully he is an S level, but I do think he feels more like an A level. We will have to wait and see. But I do like the idea of him more than Lawson, just because he's cool as hell. But let me know what you guys think. I will have a bunch more videos coming out, so stay tuned. And as always, thanks for watching. Hope you have an awesome day, and I look forward to seeing the next one. Cheers.